How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sam.
Chad Rollins. Nice to meet you.
So how's your campaign going?
It's going good. Yeah. So far, I ran last year, and this year I've got some experience from last year, and the support's just been phenomenal.
That's amazing to hear. How important? I have a few questions for you. So how
Okay.
important do you feel computer education is with your platform of getting phones out of schools as?
Right. So as far as when we're talking about cell phones, the way I feel about that is that from bell to bell, cell phones should be put away, because when I talk to teachers, and I'm a parent of kids in SPS, I get emails back asking for help with cell phones with the kids during the school period. And so from bell to bell, I think they should be put away. So that way it'll help with the distractions of the cell phones, and it'll help the quality learning environment in our classrooms. And then, between the bells, if they need to have them out, that way the parents can actually get a hold of their students. I think that's important for safety reasons. So that's how I feel about cell phones. As far as computer technology, we want to know about that too. I feel at a younger age, from like kindergarten up till even like probably 5th grade, I feel like we still need to concentrate on teaching students with phonics and textbooks and writing, sending a little bit of homework home. As a parent, I see that up till 3rd grade. They kind of send notebooks and homework home still. But I feel like that's super important at a younger age to be able to learn that way with a small amount of technology. And then as you get into middle school and high school, kind of the ratios can change because technology is important. And I mean, we're getting ready to move into an era where we're going to have to start looking at AI and robotics, and I think that's something that is going to be on the forefront of something that we're going to have to really deal not only in our students at school, but in our entire nation as far as what that's going to look like and how technology might even replace like human workforce. So, but as far as the learning aspect of it, I'm a big proponent of young ages still using textbooks and things.
So what would you say to parents who want to keep in constant contact with their children through their phones?
On the cell phones? I think that, tell those parents, if I was a teacher or administrator, Springfield Public Schools actually in the handbook says that cell phones are not allowed. But we should let them know, due to safety reasons, if you need to get a hold of your student, they have their cell phones on them typically. And then when they're not in class, they'll get feedback too. But the distraction within the bell-to-bell time, I think that's something.
All right, that's very interesting. What would you do to better protect, what do you think the school system could be doing to better protect LGBTQ students?
Well, I think as far as students go, and when it comes to that and sexual orientation, I feel that all students should be treated equal, regardless of that. And as far as bullying in general, I just think that we shouldn't have any bullying at all, and we need to actually handle every situation, regardless of sexual orientation. I think every student should be treated the same, and I will vote for policies that are going to treat students the same, regardless of where they come from, what color the skin is, or their sexual orientation.
It's great to hear. Do you have anything you would do to better help disabled students? Do you have any
Right, so I can tell you right now, one thing, we have to have the right people involved. We need to have good support staff that are trained to help them and with their special needs, because those students can't be left behind, and they need to have a quality education just like anybody else has. And I will tell you too that what's really great from this last bond issue, we've gotten the storm shelters put on, and when kids have physical disabilities, I've seen some of the rooms where they have some things where they can actually really help those students with mobility and things like that. So I think that's a plus for them.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, Sam.